2:24 a.m. UCH Ibadan, emergency ward. The fluorescent lights hummed overhead like they were tired too. Nurse Yetunde had lost count after her 7th cup of Lipton. Her hands were steady, but her bones ached with that deep, quiet exhaustion that comes from too many nights like this. Double shift, again. Sister Amaka's son had asthma. The ward smelled like Dettol, and something heavier. Fatigue, fear, the residue of too many emergencies that never fully left. That's when he came in. The door didn't slam, but it might as well have. A man in a crumpled kaftan, agbada thrown over it in haste, like he dressed while running. Sweat clung to his temples, sliding down his face in thin lines. In his arms, a girl, 16, maybe younger, unconscious. Her head lolled at an unnatural angle, her body too limp, too quiet. Malaria, the man said quickly, too quickly. His voice didn't match the situation. It was rehearsed, rushed. She just collapsed, please. No hospital folder, no registration card. He dropped 50,000 naira on the counter. The cash hit the surface with a dull, final sound. For deposit, just treat her. Yetunde didn't react to the money. Protocol first, always. Vitals. Her fingers moved with practiced calm, but her eyes sharpened. Temperature, normal. Blood pressure, low. Pupils, sluggish. Not malaria. She drew blood, set up a drip. Routine movements, but her mind was racing now. Something wasn't right. As she adjusted the saline bag, her fingers paused. There was something under the label, a small fold. Paper. Carefully, casually, she peeled it free and slipped it into her palm, her face giving nothing away. From the doorway, the man watched her. Not casually, not like a worried father, like a guard. How is she? The man asked. Stable, Yetunde said smoothly, even though every instinct told her otherwise. You can feel the form now. He didn't move. I'll wait till she wakes up. Too fast again, too firm. In the sluice room, Yetunde unfolded a note. Her pulse studied in her ears. One word, written in shaky ballpoint, Lautech. A phone number beneath it, the last 2 digits smeared, like the writer had struggled or rushed. Lautech, Ogbomoso. This girl had a life somewhere else. A campus, friends, a routine. She wasn't supposed to be here. Yetunde inhaled slowly and stepped back into the ward. The man had moved. He was now standing beside bed 7, leaning over the girl, whispering, his hand pressed lightly over her mouth. Not comforting, controlling. Everything inside Yetunde sharpened. Options flashed through her mind like lightning. Call security. If she's wrong, lawsuit, job gone, reputation gone. If she's right, he might have a weapon. Call the number. If it's his line, she just warned him. Do nothing and live with whatever happens next. Her chest tightened. She chose something else. She chose time. Oga, she said calmly, stepping forward. We need to run a scan. The machine is in the other building. Hospital policy. Family must sign an escort. The man frowned immediately. Suspicion flickered. She can't move. She won't, Yetunde replied, steady, convincing. We'll use a stretcher, but you have to sign. Security won't release it without family ID. It was a lie, but it sounded real enough to breathe. While he hesitated, she glanced briefly at Kunle, the ward assistant. A small nod, their silent code. Problem. Kunle disappeared without a word. The man reached into his wallet. No ID, just more cash. He pushed it forward. Take this. 2 security guards behind him, and Dr. Bello. 6'4", broad-shouldered, the kind of presence that filled a room before he spoke. Oga, Dr. Bello said calmly, stepping forward. Who is this girl to you? Daughter. Too quick. What's her name? A pause. Just a fraction too long. Mariam. The room tightened. Yetunde glanced at the note in her mind. No name, just a chance. She leaned close to the girl, her voice barely above a whisper. Lautech. For a second, nothing. Then, a flicker. The girl's eyelids trembled, lips parted slightly. No sound, but one word formed silently. Help. That was enough. The man ran. Suddenly, violently, he bolted toward the exit, but he didn't make it far. Security tackled him just outside the pharmacy, bodies colliding, the struggle loud and chaotic in the quiet hospital corridor. The girl's name was Fatia, 200 level computer science Lautech, taken 3 days ago in Ogumosho while buying data. The notes? Her last gamble. In and out of consciousness, she had heard the word drip and took her chance. Police arrived at 4 a.m. The number on the paper, her roommates. The last digit smeared, but close enough. They guessed, they called, they were right. By 6:03 a.m., as the sky softened into morning light, Yetunde's shift finally ended. Fatia was awake, weak, pale, but alive. She held a bottle of Lucozade with trembling fingers. "You saw the paper," she rasped. Yetunde nodded, a small, tired smile.